Hi guys, in this video we will be looking at MIP 1501. Yes. Oh, here, right? MTP. No, it's MIP, guys. Let me just fix it. It's MIP 1501, supplementary exam preparation, right? Well, if you are new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe. It's free of charge. No one is going to charge you. You press and subscribe, like, comment, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Well, for those of you who are doing MIP 1501, it is best for you to watch this video because it will prepare you for your examination. And then tomorrow I'll be looking at, we are going to look at some of the questions that you need to master, or the content or the topics that you need to master for you to do well in MIP 1501 supplementary exam. Well, I'll start with this first point: topics. It is essential to know what they ask in an examination, especially in MIP 1501. Let's talk about fractions. In MIP 1501, they will either ask you to, in terms of fractions, they will ask you in two ways, in terms of simplifying them, and as well as and where you can apply them and the application of them in our everyday life, right? So, or in weight problems, that's what they like to link them in weight problems, or they will want you to calculate. I want you to note this. When it comes to fractions, in terms of calculations, they will ask you to add. They will ask you to add. It's either you're going to add or you are going to subtract, multiply, as well as divide. As well as divide. It's either they can ask you based on this science or these operations, mathematical operations, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. That's what they really love, guys. So you will need to know how to simplify your fractions. So fractions are very essential. I hope you're noting as you are preparing for your MIP 1501 supplementary examination. Another topic that they love, it's place value. So writing your place value in tens, hundreds, and thousands. So you just have to know place values, and also to define what are place values, right? You also have to know that. Then another topic that they can ask you, it's the type of numbers. We all know that they will ask you about cardinal, nominal, yes, cardinal numbers and nominal numbers. You need to study those, the type of numbers, guys. We also know that there are irrational numbers, rational numbers, whole numbers, natural numbers, odd numbers, composite numbers, right? So you just have to know the types of numbers. They may ask you this in an examination. Actually, they usually ask you. It's always there, guys. We know it's always there. We know that it's always there. So it's very essential that you take this into consideration. You take this into consideration, right? The type of numbers. I've spoken about fractions. I've also talked about place values. Then let's go to weight problems. They can also ask you about weight problems, guys. This is where a lot of students make mistakes. Well, in weight problems, there are certain weights that we need. Certain weights mean they form actually mathematical operations. You need to know that when you talk about product, the weight product, guys, we are specifically talking about addition, multiplication. When you talk about sum, we are actually talking about addition, right? Yes, it means you add the total. Then difference. That's subtraction. Subtraction deals with difference. Lastly, another word can be quotient. I don't know about the spelling. Quotient, which deals with division. Right. So you need to know this weights. They are very important, guys. Right? And sometimes in MIP 1501, and means that you add. Right? So total, you know that they're looking for sum. Product, you know that they're looking for multiplication. Difference, you know that they're looking for subtraction. And quotient, we all know that they are talking about division. And sharing has to do with what? With division. So you need to know your mathematical problems, be able to apply them in real world situations or real life situations. They really love to link world problems in MIP 1501. So if you're not observant, you won't see. So I hope you're noting, guys, and you're also learning. Remember, I created this YouTube channel for all of us to learn. Each one teach one. Don't hesitate to comment. We really appreciate if you comment, guys. Let's keep this YouTube channel active, because they say sharing is caring, right? So we need to care. We need to care so that we can master this exam. And I have confidence in you guys. I know that you will ace this supplementary examination, right? You must gain confidence. Confidence is very important, right? We did talk about weight problems. Then on other topics, lastly, that before, I'm saying lastly because there's still another part here. Let's talk about properties. Under your properties, guys, I want you to note this. They will ask you about different types of properties. Associative property. You need to check those terms. Associative property, and there are examples. They will ask you, how will you use associative property to teach learners in grade 6? How will you have explained such, right? So it's very essential to know associative property. Then there's also ask you about commutative property. You will need to know how to apply those commutative. We know that under commutative, whenever you let's say I'm adding 1 plus 2, which is 3, it's the same as 2 plus 1, which is 3. And 1 times 2 is equals to 2. It's the same as 2 times 1, which is equals to 2. So you need to know your commutative property. I've also spoken about distributive property. Check those terms and there are examples, right? Distributive property, associative property, commutative property. They love them. They love them. If I've left a property that I've left here, kindly check it also, guys, because they will ask you this in an examination, right? That's it with properties. I hope, guys, I've shed some light there, right? Then lastly, under topic, they may ask you about the integration of technology. We all know that we live in a technological world, or the AI generation, right? Or the technological generation. We live in that generation where we apply technology in our learning. So most schools nowadays have integrated to technology, especially schools in Model C, private schools. Also, in some of our public schools do have smart boards. So you need to know the types of technologies that we are using at school. We know that some school we use projectors, some we use smart boards with our laptops, the writing pads. So we just have to know where technology applies, right? So I hope you'll also look at at the integration of technology. Then let's go to the second thing, time. This is essential, time management. There is this quote by Richard. It says, early preparation is the best. So meaning that when you prepare your things early, they tend to be the best. So prepare early. Prepare as early as possible. I would advise that before, let's say today it was Thursday and you are writing your exam on Friday, I will advise that you get a proper sleep on Thursday so that you write your exam with a fresh mind. Remember, a fresh mind produces fresh results. So you also have to have adequate sleep, right? You have to have adequate sleep. Have enough sleep, guys, as much as possible. During that day before exam, you can watch videos just to remind yourself, but go to bed early so that when you wake up with a fresh mind, right? So that you produce fresh results. So time management, wake up early during the exam time so that you start your examination earlier. And so that you even if you face technological problems, we all know that the problems can be network, but if you wake up early, you can be able to attempt your examination. Right? I've highlighted the importance of time management. Then remember, this is that thing. It's goal target goal. You must have a target goal. You must tell yourself that in this exam I want to get this percentage. Maybe I want to get at least 60%. Some can even aim for 80%. I want to get 90%. You know your potential. Some can say, hey, I want to ace it with 100%. As you know your potential. You know your potential. You know your potential. So some of you have your target goal that you want to pursue in this module, right? Then lastly, have a positive attitude. Why it is essential to have a positive attitude? If you have a positive attitude, it's easier to achieve whatever that you set in your mind. So if you're positive, remain positive no matter what. No matter what, guys. Stay positive so that you can achieve your desired goal. Tell yourself, I will pass this exam. I will make it. I will win. Because some of you may find that it's a module that is holding you to graduate. I want you now to give it your best. Think about that gown. Think about how will you feel when you achieve that goal. Think about that. Once you think about that, it will motivate you to work hard and smart. Thank you guys for tuning for this video of MIP 1501 supplementary exam. I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. I hope that you ace that examination. See you on tomorrow. We'll be looking at question 1 and 2 of MIP 1501 supplementary examination preparation. Then we'll conclude on Thursday with our on Thursday and Friday. Yes, on Thursday and Friday we'll conclude with our examination. Wishing you all the best, guys, and remember, we love you, and we wish you well in your examinations. Thank you. If you're new to the channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly subscribe.